Washington, when House Speaker Nancy Pelosi flew into Taiwan on an Air Force passenger jet Tuesday, she became the highest-ranking American official in 25 years to visit the self-ruled island. China announced military maneuvers in retaliation, even as Taiwanese officials welcomed her and she headed to her hotel. The reason her visit ratcheted up tension between China and the United States. China claims Taiwan is part of its territory, and it views visits by foreign government officials as them recognizing the island's sovereignty.
The book of Numbers, chapter 24, verse 16. He has said, which heard the words of Yahweh and knew the knowledge of the Most High, which saw the vision of the Almighty, falling into a trance, but having his eyes opened. I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come a star out of Jacob, and a scepter shall rise out of Israel, and shall smite the corners of Moab, and destroy all the children of Sheph. And Edom shall be a possession. Seir also shall be a possession for his enemy, and Israel shall do valiantly. Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city.
This is talking about Yahweh Ba'ashem HaMashiach Yahweh. This is Yahweh. A star out of Jacob. You fools call him Jesus. Don't call him Jesus no more. It's Yahweh.
The book of Psalm, chapter 83, verse 5. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and the Hagarites, Gebal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have holpen the children of Lot, Salah.
So this is the hit list of the Most High God. Who are the Moabites? In the Bible, they are known as Moab. I know most of you guys may be familiar with Sodom and Gomorrah. Well, that was a real thing, folks. Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed by fire by the Most High God because it was a lascivious, gross place. The only 3 people that made it out alive was Lot and his 2 daughters. The daughters thought that they were the only ones left on the face of the earth, and they wanted to preserve humanity. And the only man that was around was their father Lot.
The book of Genesis, chapter 19, verse 32. Come, let us make our father drink wine, and we will lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father. And they made their father drink wine that night. And the firstborn went in, and lay with her father. And he perceived not when she lay down, nor when she arose. And it came to pass on the morrow, that the firstborn said unto the younger, Behold, I lay yesternight with my father. Let us make him drink wine this night also. And go thou in, and lie with him, that we may preserve seed of our father. And they made their father drink wine that night also. And the younger arose, and lay with him. And he perceived not when she lay down, nor when she arose. Thus were both the daughters of Lot with child by their father. And the firstborn bare a son, and called his name Moab. The same is the father of the Moabites until this day. And the younger, she also bare a son, and called his name Ben-Ami. The same is the father of the children of Ammon until this day.
The oldest daughter, who got her father drunk, is the mother of the Moabites. The Chinese, the Moabites, are originally black.
People in Asia, Moabites and Ammonites, have the DNA of Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan was actually an Edomite man, a ginger, who went around widening up the Moab and Ammon.
They used to be black. Here are images of ancient black Chinese. If you notice in the bottom left-hand corner, that man right there looks like Tyrese. More black Chinese. And you might be wondering, well, what happened to the black Chinese?
The Boxer Rebellion. Many people don't know what the Boxer Rebellion really, the true purpose of it was. It was to get rid of the remaining black Chinese that existed.
So, have an understanding, folks. The ancient Chinese are black. You guys used to be black. and then you whitened yourselves out.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 24, verse 2. Son of man, write thee the name of the day. Even of this same day, the king of Babylon set himself against Jerusalem this same day. Verse 6. Wherefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, woe to the bloody city, to the pot whose scum is therein, whose scum is not gone out of it. Bring it out, piece by piece, let no lot fall upon it. Verse 9. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, woe to the bloody city, I will even make the pile for fire great. Verse 12. She shall weary herself with lies, and her great scum went not forth out of her. Her scum shall be in the fire.
Is it clear, Babylon the Great, the Lord calls you scum? The Son of Man, this is Yahushua. Write thee the name of the day, even of this same day, the king of Babylon. Babylon, this is Babylon the Great. The Lord is going to bring down fire.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 48, verse 46. Woe be unto thee, O Moab! The people of Chemosh perisheth, for thy sons are taken captives, and thy daughters captives. Yet will I bring again the captivity of Moab in the latter days, saith the Lord. Thus far is the judgment of Moab.
It says, woe, that's death and destruction. Woe be unto thee, O Moab. The Lord is going to put you into captivity, that you want to be like Babylon the Great. What is, where is, who is Babylon the Great? The book of Revelation, chapter 17, verse 1. And there came one of the 7 angels which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, come hither, and I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. Who has influence in every single country on the planet Earth, including Africa, including Israel, America? Babylon the Great. It is Babylon the Great who exalts himself like the eagle.
The book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
You, America, Edomite, exalt yourself as the eagle. But guess what? The scriptures also say that about the Moabites. You want to be this eagle right here, all on swole, doing flies, sitting in a prison cell, me mugging the camera, and you ask yourself, who's going to bring me down? It's the Lord that's going to bring you down. And see, how do you set yourself up as the eagle? It is you that have space stations, where you have astronauts out there that is above the planet in the lower orbit. It is you that have your satellites. And you know, those satellites, some of those satellites have nuclear armament on them. But that's you. That's you who pretended to go to the moon. That's you. That's you that set up NASA and constantly launching junk into heaven, if you will. That's you who set up Space Force. Stop being like them Moabites, because Babylon the Great is going down. They will go down by fire, and so will you.
The book of Psalm, chapter 137, verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
All descendants of slaves from the west coast of Africa that are scattered all over the world are the children of Israel. American blacks, Negroes are from the tribe of Judah. You must obey God's laws.
Did I say all that like nice, like with sweet lips? Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't cussing nobody out at the same time.